Hey guys, and yes, as you can see, I am back, but not quite in the same capacity as what I used to be. You can see, I'm just in the office today, and I just thought I'd do a quick update on what is actually going to happen with the Godcraft news over the next couple of months. It's something that I really like, and it's something I really enjoy doing for you guys, and everyone seems to really like it and enjoy it as well. And I've even had people coming to me and saying, "Look, when are you going to do the next video and stuff like that." So, this is what this video is. I'm just explaining why I've not been doing things and what I intend to do and where I intend to take it. So, the first major thing is that I will be releasing a client which is a Godcraft News only one, which will include a couple of the mods that I use when recording, which have some of the camera mods that you have for time lapses and things like that, which I use every now and again on Electro's server when I want to just get a nice look around on things, as well as a couple of other little things, but that'll go out as a full video and things like that. There's a couple of other things I want to discuss is where I'm going to take it and some ideas I intend to bring in. I also I'm going to do a quick little shout out to things and yada 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 and get that over and done with. As you can tell, this hasn't been rehearsed. I haven't got a script, and if I go off on a tangent, just leave me to it and skip ahead a couple of minutes. So, why haven't I been here? Well, to get it down to simply, I have exams. Unlike a lot of people who may be working or are still in school, I have essentially my end of course exams, and they're not the type of exams I can just take lightly and do half a job over. So I have been decided to go and actually revise for them, so I actually pass my course and get a decent grade. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I haven't been about, and I'll turn that down quickly. There we go. So yeah, that's the main reason why I haven't been around. Just that one simple reason. Also, a couple of other little things to do with Kane's joyous exodus of getting everyone to the industrial server, as well as just little things. I needed to take a break. I mean, for those who play quite often, you will notice that I am on a lot of the time. Even on times when you'd think I'd normally be off or be in bed, I would still be online. So it finally got to the point where it all got on top of me, and I said, right, I'm taking some time off. And sadly that happened a couple of weeks after I started doing the GC News. So that's pretty much why I've not been here. I have been keeping up with things on the forums, I have been replying to things and things like that. And any questions anyone has, just feel free to send them. I'll happily answer them as I would have done any other time. Fucking arrow. Yeah, just another little tangent here. Yeah, that was funny when it first went up, not anymore. But I'll probably get a load of hate mail for that, but still. But yes, that's pretty much why I haven't been around. I mean, I've kind of been on, I kind of haven't. A lot of people won't have seen me because a lot of people have still playing and getting used to the industrial server and things like that. So that's the reason why I wasn't here. So yeah, that's just that. That's why I haven't been here for people. As I keep repeating. The next thing is, what am I going to do? Well, during the summer, I am staying in the house in Penrith where I live now, so I do still have access to full internet and a little private area that I can go and record in and things like that. So, I'm quite happy to continue recording. In fact, I will be doing, but I will be designating a couple of jobs out and things like that. So the project of the week might go out to a project reporter or something like that. Industrial will definitely be part of Bear Jew's realm, because he has a lot better of an idea, as do quite a lot of other people. So I think I'm going to leave him with that, seeing as he's very capable and is good at what he does. He is good at how he does all his videos and things like that. I think the spleef, I am going to be looking for a spleef recorder in the next couple of weeks. Somebody quite literally to just sit and record every spleef match that goes on the GSL events. And the reason for that is that I'm fed up of my spleef section being here's what happened, and someone won and somebody lost, and there isn't much change in the whole league table. But the first thing I need to do before I do any of that is just have a quick word with Jinky, Jinky and Cooge, sorry. Is it Jinky and Cooge? I can't remember. But anyway, have a word with whoever does the GSL and say, right, are we going to shake up the league tables a bit? Because a lot of people are joint 3rd, 4th and 5th. Then somebody comes in and in one game or in one round of games can, quite easily jump up 6 or 7 levels. And, I think it needs a bit of a revamp. I know it had a revamp anyway, but I think it needs another revamp and, taken to a slightly different level. And my Minecraft's just crashed. Oh, there we go. So yeah, take it just to a slightly different level. So it's not only easier for me to say to you guys, yes, here's who won, but it's also easier to see the changes in the tables as well. So yeah, I'm going to work on that and see if I can come up with a decent system. I think as well that I'm going to put forward a suggestion that the GSL stop being a once a week thing, because it was all nice and brilliant, yeah, fantastic, every week, done, bam, done. But it's one of those, it became such a common occurrence that people have gotten bored. So you don't get people playing in the events anymore. I mean, like, I've been to a couple on the 1 or 2 Saturday nights I've had off in like a year, and there's been like 3 people, and it's just demoralising. Like, you look forward to it. Like, if I'm honest, it was genuinely something when I had the Saturday night off that I looked forward to. And I know that sounds really sad, and people are going to sit there and go, "Oh, you're a sad bastard" and all this. But at the end of the day, I do spend a lot of time on the server, so it was something that we very rarely get together as a community and do things like this. So I am kind of annoyed that I'm annoyed with myself that I'm suggesting that it becomes more than once a week, and that's going to deafen everyone, but oh well. So yeah, but I think it needs it. I mean, it's gone to a point now where something needs to happen with it, basically. So yeah, that's something I'm going to do with the spleef thing. The other thing as well, I will try and keep on top of the general news, but I might just take the bans section instead of it having instead of having a totally separate video for it, just having a scrolling bar across the bottom. By the way, guys, any ideas that I mention in this video, let me know. Say, oh yeah, I like this idea, I don't like that idea. Oh, instead of doing this, do this. Instead of having this idea, do this. Because I take all your guys' criticisms on board. Yeah, when all you guys said when I just had the 2 weeks off and I did the whole, separate video thing, and everyone went, "Oh my god, this is amazing! We love it like this because it's easier to go to the bits that we want to go to instead of having to watch it all." I did that, and I've done that for a few weeks. I'm probably going to adapt it a little bit again because it is kind of a pain in the ass for me to have to do that. It essentially stops my laptop for like a day. And I do everything. I do all of this on laptop, by the way. So what you do get is, if I had a decent computer, which I am intending to get, which we'll come on to later, it would be slightly better. But at the minute, I think I'm gonna take it back down to one video. But you will have like chapters that you can jump to. Like you do in a movie where you press next and it goes on. So the point where you would normally have all the videos come up, that will last for about 10 seconds, and then it'll go into the first news story or something like that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with the main news, I think. I'm going to try and keep on top of it. The bans is the scrolling bar. GSL report. What else? Projects of the week. I really want to continue doing those, actually. I really like going around and seeing some of the designs that people have, but I am starting to consider if I can get it working, because everyone knows what it's like trying to get something to work with event on this thing, that I go around with another member, like a guest member kind of thing. So I'm walking around with, say, maybe Sniper one week, or I'm walking around with Burns, and we're both discussing what we like and what we dislike about the project. So that's something that I'm thinking of doing. That's been on the board for a good few weeks now. So that's something I'm definitely going to consider. And I think that's it for the main stuff. The only other thing really is that I am slowly, and I do mean slowly, because for some bizarre reason I cannot get any fucking mod to work together with another mod. And I don't mean mods as in the moderators, I mean like the modifications to the client. I can't get any of them to work together with each other. So I try and put one mod on, it works fine, and then I put another mod on and it stops working. So I think that's something to do with the whole 1.2.4 thing as well, 1.2 thing as well, with the whole 256 height. So that's something that they've really cleared that out. That's something that, you know, I'm slowly working on. I'm hopefully going to have the water shader mod, maybe a higher res texture pack than this, because this is just basic. I've quite literally I pretty much deleted Minecraft for like the month to play about with my revision and get on with it, kind of thing. So yeah, I am slowly putting one together. I think it's water shader mod that I want, probably more of a high thing, but I'll probably go with just the good old fashioned tried and tested Doku high or something like that. I mean, like, you guys all like it, I like it, it's a nice, easy, everyone understands it, everyone's used it at some point, so when I'm walking around you can see, oh yeah, no, that's this, that's that, that's that, instead of people asking and just leaving comments asking, you know, what was that block or something like that. So that's what I'm doing with that. I'm also going to put together, using the sound mod hopefully, my own little sound thing, which will have some of the remixes I've done, which you can check out in on my channel. I've only done one at the minute. I've only got one up at the minute. I have done quite a few, and you've got to bear in mind that it's more, I don't want to push it too much because I don't want YouTube flagging my channel with banned content or something like that. So as we wait for this to, yeah, that's crashing. So yeah, I'm back, guys. I hit a lag spike when Kunis joined, apparently. But anyway, so yeah, like, that's probably what I'm going to do with that. Where's the GCN going as a whole? Well, I really want to take the GCN to something, you know, equivalent to what Kane's videos were. Like, I know Kane still does his industrial craft videos and stuff like that, but a lot of you have agreed with me on this in private conversations and in chat and stuff like that, where Kane has, in every sense of the word, abandoned build. He does a lot of stuff in the background, don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting and dissing him or anything like that. He does a lot of work in the background, and he does keep the servers going and does an amazing job at it, but he isn't as, I think the word's fanatical, something like that. I mean, like, you know, every couple of months Kane would put out a north, south, east, west video, and where he'd walk down the roads. And alright, people have seen a lot of stuff and things like that. And yes, alright, he did offer to come and do some stuff, but nobody replied. And, you know, it's just one of those things that I think he needs to give it a chance again, because there could be a lot of people that would say, yeah, come and look at this now, I've actually got something, kind of thing. So yeah, I really want to take it back up to these videos being of that level, with people, you know, waiting for them and wanting to see them. But, you know, is there anything, the direct question to you guys, is there anything in these videos that you want? Yeah, do you want me to do, you know, a daily update on, say, some New Atlantis when Node finally starts working on it again? You know, do you want me to walk down once a week and say, right, yeah, let's see what the work he's done this week and go and show you guys? Or do you want me to just be one of those where people ask me to come to their projects? Because I'll happily do that. I don't mind, you know, it's enjoyable. I like moving around the world, even with all the minecart mania stuff broken. It's easy still, you know. Alright, it's 20 minutes worth of walking, but, you know, I just sit and put some music on, have a cup of tea or something. So, you know, I don't mind coming out to projects and stuff, but is that something you guys want more of? Just seeing, not the big projects that I think should be seen as part of the projects of the week, but also, you know, small things, you know, somebody's house, yeah, they've just started out and, I've gone and given them advice or something like that. What do you guys want to see content-wise? Because there's no point me doing a load of stuff and then seeing a load of comments saying, no, we don't like this, why have you done this? That kind of thing. Also, is there anything that I suppose it's still part of the content, that I miss, that you guys want me to start covering and things like that, because I'll happily do it. So yeah, that's that whole thing done. And I think the final thing now is what's going to happen with the whole aesthetic side. Well, I've already said that I'm going to be doing a client. Obviously, it won't be in the client section of the forums because I'm not a moderator. It will be one of those. It will be part of the general whitelist forum when it eventually goes up. And there will be a little warning saying that this will not work. This may or may not work with your computer. You've got to bear in mind I do use quite a small. Well, I'll say small. It's an up-to-date laptop. It's a Acer 5742. It's got 5 gigs of RAM. It's 500 gigabyte hard drive. The only problem with it that makes it struggle with the whole gaming experience is the fact that it's only a Intel HD built-in graphics card, which is why we have those errors down there. And these occur all the time for me, so I'm just used to them. But like people have been mentioning, I don't like this, or I thought my laptop was slow until I saw this kind of thing. So yeah, there's a reason behind that. If I have enough money left over from paying my summer rent, I do intend to buy a graphics card of some kind for my computer. I do have a computer. It's old. It's got a Pentium Centrino or something like that. Maybe a Pentium 4, I'm not sure. Processor. It's got like 4 gigs of RAM, a 250 gigabyte hard drive, and it's a slimline console. So any graphics card I buy has got to be ultra thin, slimline available, because otherwise it's just not going to fit anywhere. And as much as I know how easy it is to just move something into a bigger case, it's just going to cause a lot of hassle for me to do so, and I'd probably just sit there and think, fuck it, I'll just do it as normal. So I want to do better videos. I really do. I want to be able to do the whole HD graphics and show you guys, like the Creeper, especially Spawn as well, in some of the HD graphics, just to show you how they look and how they work and things like that. So yeah, that's something that I want to do, but is that something you guys want to see? Are you wanting to see a more realistic feel to the whole thing, or are you wanting to just keep it the whole, essentially, Minecrafty feel? Also as well, with the whole advent of the new cube world, well, I say cube world, but the whole blocky gaming experience with these kind of sandbox games, do you guys want me to cover them? Like, obviously I missed the whole Terraria thing, but if, say, a Terraria style game was to come about and you guys all loved it, would you like me to start covering projects and things like that in those worlds? Things like that. Just let me know what you would like me to start covering. At the end of the day, I do this for you. I don't do it for me. I don't sit around thinking, I definitely feel like doing that today. It's more, I'll do that today. It'll keep people up to date kind of thing. And obviously, I know I've not done any stuff in the last couple of weeks. I've done like probably 1 or 2 things online, and that's about it. And I've not really been keeping up to date with it. But then again, I do have a legitimate reason for that. It's not just me being lazy. Excuse me a second. So yeah, that's where I want to go with this and stuff like that. So that's that. I do feel, honestly, as you can tell, like I'm just jumping backwards and forwards to these things. I do feel like bringing in a news section to the Godcraft News, which is like a ask me or ask here and something like that, or an ask a mod thing, something like that, where basically I sit down with, say, a load 6 or 7 questions, and you'll get your little 5 minutes of fame and stuff like that, and I'll answer the question to the best of my ability. Or if it's something that I feel like, if you're a fairly old member, say something that cropped up a few weeks back. I was online, somebody had claimed some land, and it had been theirs for God knows how long. Some guy had come over and claimed and built right next to it, like literally within like 2 blocks. And he was asking, is this right? Can I just turn around and say, take it down, or what? And I turned around and said, well, essentially no, because it is his, but contact a moderator, take a note of the time and date and things like that, and also get in touch with him, ask him to move, or ask him if he'd like to join your project, if you want him to join you, kind of thing. So things like that, like a question time thing. You could also do it if it's such if like people like the idea, I'd be happy to do like a whole Ask Kane thing as well. Like obviously it would be one of those, if I can get it to work with Vent, and if Kane can sit still long enough and not troll me long enough. But just something like that. Is that something you guys want again or not? What were there's been a couple of other little ideas, like what was it the other day? I can't remember now. What was it? Oh, like a building tips and tricks section, where members of Godcraft sit and give little tips and tricks. So maybe I would sit and do, do this, this, and this. It'd be easy to do this and this, should I say. And then the next week, Cooge could do a 5-minute section where he says, building with this, 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 and this, and, go on a bit like that. And, things like that. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah. Do you guys want long videos or not? Do you prefer short, concise videos? So, at max being maybe 15 minutes? Or do you want videos that, they range up into the hours, hour and a half, things like that, but they cover everything in one video? It's one of those. What would you guys prefer? Essentially, this is what this video comes down to, is me explaining why I've not been here, and what would you guys want? What do you want? What do you want to see? And, would you like this? Do you like that? And just get any ideas, like even if you think it's stupid, even if you think, I've had this idea about this, this and this, but, maybe he doesn't like it, maybe it might just be laughed off or something like that, like I don't know, See the Shit or something like that, where I go around and find the worst buildings on the map or something. I don't know, like I get some odd requests from different people and stuff like that, but things like that. Do you want to see that, or do you want to just let me know, essentially, because like I said, this is all content for you. This isn't like something I feel like doing. This is all, it's something I feel like doing. This is all for you guys. This is all something I sit there and think, I'll cover this week because this is pretty big, it's nice and, community friendly and things like that, just something like that. So anyway, I've ranted on for a bit now, so yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, if you're still watching, thank you very much for watching, and sorry I haven't really included any news in this. I probably could have done a couple of things, like the 20 odd permabans from the other week, but you know what, I'll start off new with a feature-length episode featuring shitloads of crap in about a month's time. I'm actually going to set a date for when my return video, actually, which will be it's in May, I'm afraid. It will be the weekend of the 12th of May, and that will be at some point during that weekend or the Monday. My video will go up, and it will include, I've already decided what things it'll include. GSL wise, I kind of don't like covering it for the reasons I've said already, of the fact that it is a bit meh with covering it. It's nice to say, so-and-so came and so-and-so did this and this is how it looks now, but I think it needs a revamp. So yeah, that's that. So that weekend, I was also going to cover, there was going to be a big bands thing, but I think I might leave that because there's been so many. I might do them, I might not. So you might have all the bands, including all the 24. If I'm going to do all the bands, I'm going to do everything. So I'll start with the 24 hours and I'll make my way up to the perma bands from the last couple of months. There's definitely going to be a couple of projects of the week. There's My Warehouse. There's I might do a full industrial coverage. I'm going to ask Beardew to, in fact, I'm asking him now, and I'm also going to ask him later when I see him, to do a cover story on the Godcraft industrial city, which, by the way, guys, I love the idea of. It's just the fact it's on the industrial server that's like killed it for me, and people know my reasons for not playing the industrial server. There's also going to be some coverage on the lobby world this weekend. I'm also going to do another video in a couple of minutes, which will go on to the lobby world thing. But this weekend we are going to do I intend to basically just sit there and everybody who's on build or industrial literally come off for the weekend and go and work on lobby. And presuming that the mods and stuff are okay with this, because there's not been any real leadership, I and one or two others that I know have spent a lot of time on it, like maybe Cood or Jacob or someone like that, we're going to take project lead on this, and we're going to say, right, we're either going to get it finished in the weekend or we're going to get it darn close, because it's, at the end of the day, we're Godcraft and we've yet to finish a project this big. And I'm also considering maybe doing a time-lapse view of what's left of the world, maybe the Roman city or something like that, but I don't know yet. That's all in the pipeline and planning stages. But yeah, that's that, and yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to try and cover in the next couple of weeks. So the weekend beginning the 14th, I will either do lots of videos or one long video. I don't know yet. I think I might just do lots of videos and just link them all into the same area, but we'll see. So I'm going to stop talking now because I've been ranting on for a good 20 minutes, half hour. Thank you very much for watching, and Kieran out.